it's hard to take, it really is. Have you had quite a few koalas come into your care?
Oh yes, we've got 10 triage centres out there set up by Wildlife Victoria. Different parts of the Victoria we see different animals. In Tagadi, for example, there's 30 or 40 koalas coming out in a week. There's many more in care, but many more have perished.
How much does it cost to treat a koala each week?
Despite the generosity of a lot of people, vets and nurses working pro bono, drug companies and hospitals and wholesalers providing free drugs and treatment, it would still cost probably a minimum of $200 to $400 a week. And the rehabilitation and treatment may take a few months. Some of these koalas with burns require a lot of intensive care. They need to be fed by hand. They need to be weighed every day. They need to be washed and their burns treated. It could take an hour to treat a koala properly.
Hello there guys, we are here with Lotus and Melaleuca. Now Lotus is the little one here. Hey little one. Now Lotus is okay, she didn't get burnt at all, but the mum, she's had her paws. Yeah, she's had her paws burnt. It'll take a little while for her to get back to normal, and hopefully they'll be taken back to somewhere where they can call home. The mother's very protective, isn't she fantastic? Oh, they're gorgeous.
The process that you go through when an animal's brought in, tell us a little bit how that goes.
Well, in each of our triage centre, we have search and rescue going on, conducted by amazing people from Wildlife Victoria. They spend dawn to dusk searching for these animals. They bring them in. The first thing that happens is that every triage centre has to be very quiet. Now, wildlife, they're not, tame animals. They get stressed by noise.
Yeah.
So triage centres have to be quiet. The first thing we do is to cover their heads so that they stay calm. We sedate them so that they are oblivious to what we're going to do with them. And we examine them for their wounds. If they have, we check their eyes, their ears, their feet, check the extent of their injuries. And if they are too bad, we have to do the right thing and euthanize them humanely.
Yeah.
If they are treatable, then we institute treatment. They receive pain relief, antibiotics, they get their burns treated, and they're put in a calm area in the corner, and they are either transported to the Melbourne Zoo or Hillsville Sanctuary if they need vet care, or they get transported to carers around the state.
How important do you think funding is right now?
The work has only just started. We need.
It has. It's only just begun, hasn't it?
It's just begun. We need drugs. We need supplies for these people out there who are doing everything they can for the vets, for the carers, for all those people out there. And we need to do food drops for the next 6 months for all those animals in the whole state.
Yeah.
We need manpower. We need people to actually go onto properties and drop hay and pellets to all the wildlife out there.
Right, which takes funding.
Which takes funding for the next 6 months.
Elaine, thank you so much for joining us today. We wish you all the best with your great mission that you have ahead of you. And Michael, thank you so much for bringing this little girl in.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. I promised you that we were going to bring out this furry little friend here, and guess what? He's come out to say g'day to us all.
And here she is.
Here she is.
She wants to get out and be active because this is her night time.
Yes.
So she'd just like to run around. We actually have 4 different species of glider at Moonlit Sanctuary. They range from little ones called feather tails, which are about the size of a mouse, up to this one, which is one of the largest glider species.
And she is magnificent.
And
look at that.
She's got a lovely
face.
long tail too. It goes all the way down there. And they can glide up to 100 to 150
Is that right?
metres.
She doesn't have a name.
No. Well, we thought of calling her Zack, but it's not really appropriate for a girl.
Ah, dear.
Yeah.
She's trying to get to the highest point.
I think she wants to go for a little...
She wants to go for a fly.
Little fly. So we'll just move her around this way.
We'd love to see that, wouldn't we, viewers?
Oh, we would,
but it's not going to happen. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the luck with the sanctuary.
Thank you.
So to all the firefighters and rescuers that may not be aware, please check the hollows of the trees as one of these guys and its family may be inside. Coming up next, we will be joined by a talented music artist with a very special song. In the studio with me now is singer-songwriter Neil Higgins. Neil, thanks for joining us, mate.
Thanks very much, Zack.
Great stuff. Now, Neil, you've written a wonderful song at this incredibly sad time. What prompted you to write it?
We were affected by the fires ourselves in the northeast.
You
Victoria.
were?
Yep.
Now, you live in Beechworth, is that right?
Beechworth, that's right.
And they were hit pretty heavy
They
with
were.
the fires.
A very big fire and affected a lot of people. Not to the extent of some other areas, but it was a bad one.
Yeah, right. How did it affect you personally, living in Beechworth?
Yeah, we had to evacuate for a few days and
You did?
stay very
Right.
vigilant throughout that bad period, yeah.
Yeah. And family, friends, they were all okay?
Yeah, everyone was fine, but difficult time. But
Yeah, I bet. Mate, I'm going to leave you to it.
thanks, Zack.
Take it away.
Cheers.
Out of the ashes and into the sun, mysteries unfolding for everyone. Leaves from the trees blow up in the air, falling like embers everywhere. Our hearts are all broke and we're all wondering why the loved ones we cherish are passing us by. As we stand on this line, look up to the sun, see why in the hell had this firestorm come. Our hearts are all broke, our tears are on fire. The anguish, the pain, tears that we cry, they're out of the ashes and into the sun. They're falling like embers from everyone. Here come the heroes, flame orange their dress. They battle the blaze, clean up the mess. I'll tell you I'm proud, I'll tell you they're brave. They stand in the danger that could be their graves. Our hearts are all broke, our tears are on fire. The anguish, the pain, tears that we cry, they're out of the ashes and into the sun. They're falling like embers from everyone. There's Sam the koala that gives us some hope, walks out of the ashes, out of the smoke. In time there is heal, in time there is pain. Hold your head high and walk out of this flame. Our hearts are all broke, our tears are on fire. The anguish, the pain, tears that we cry. Walk out of the ashes and into the sun. You're holding the hands of everyone. Walk out of the ashes into the sun. Hold your head high, your time will come. Walk out of the ashes and into the sun. You're holding the hands of everyone. Walk out of the ashes into the sun. Hold your head high, your time will come. Walk out of the ashes and into the sun. You're holding the hands of everyone. You're holding the hands of everyone.
Neil, thank you so much. That was
Thank you, Zack.
wonderful. Really great.
Thanks very much.
We'll be back right after this break. People of the world, Victoria, Australia needs your help urgently. As Australia's worst disaster, we are crying out to you for the suffering native wildlife. This presentation may only be seen a few times, so we pray you will come to our aid at this desperate time and give what you can. You will remember the donation you made for the rest of your life by knowing that your contribution helped save an innocent animal life. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank all the volunteers and affiliates of Wildlife Victoria for taking on what seems an impossible job and performing it with such resilience and passion. To my wonderful guests that have spoken today, I4 for their amazing work, Ashwood Wildlife Centre, Lisa and Dwayne, Healesville Sanctuary and the Melbourne Zoos for saving many lives and endangered species, everyone that has made this appeal possible, and you for coming to our rescue. And before I go, the number to call is 1300 859 453 or go to the web address wildlifevictoria.org.au and click on the donate button. You will also have the opportunity to make a lasting difference in helping our wildlife by becoming a wildlife friend. Thank you. I'm Outback Sac. Bye for now.